Hey guys, you're watching Boogie Plays Games, or sometimes Boogie Plays Games, and today we're not going to play a game. Instead, we're going to crack this box. Yes, Pokemon Evolutions. It's finally here out in the United States. Very glad to finally get a chance to crack this. You guys have said, Boogie, we want to see the old school cards, we want to see the old school frames. Get a Japanese box. Well, I have no use for a Japanese box. You can't use those in tournaments here in the United States. My friends don't know the cards well enough to do that. But you know what? We finally have it in English, and here we are. This one I got from my local gaming store, which charges manufacturer suggested retail price. I was not able to find any online. I could not find my usual distributor online. Simply ran out of them before I could place an order. Super frustrating. But it's always good to support your local gaming store when you have that opportunity, so I was glad to do that, and I was able to find a box today, and I'm very glad. If you guys are unfamiliar with Evolutions, it's fairly simple what's going on here. It's a lot of new cards, but a lot of the old school frames and the old school art with brand new stats. So, you know that foil first edition Charizard you always wanted to pull? Well, you can't get first edition and it won't have the same stats, but you can finally pull that Charizard. And the thing that's most important to me here is we're finally getting Fat Pikachu back. Can I get a hashtag Fat Pikachu in chat, please? By the way, I am currently playing this. Or opening this box while filming on Twitch. So if you've been missing my Pokemon unboxings here on the channel because I haven't been uploading very many, I upload a ton. I crack a ton on stream these days. Here we go. Super Potion. Old school art. God, I had this card. Love it. Oh, there's Charmeleon with the old scar. Look at the old scar frame and everything. It feels like you're opening the old stuff. It really does. There's a Charizard Spirit Link. Now, these definitely were not. These were definitely not in the old school stuff. Pretty cool, though. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Fat Pikachu making an appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, Fat Pikachu. I remember Fat Pikachu. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Fat Pikachu went on a diet. I'm very happy for him. He looks much healthier and much happier because of it. God, look at that old seal. Wow. Now, here's something else you did not get when this set was new. You did not get a reverse holo in every pack. And look at how cool that looks, man. Look at how cool that looks. Fantastic. Love it. God, that looks badass. That old school art was so cheesy, but it's so cool now. And our rare, out of our first pack, oh, man. Okay, so it's a Nidoking, 150 hit points. Has Rumble, the defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Has Tail Swing. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench basic Pokemon. Wow. Oh, wow. And look at that foiling. Wow, that's gorgeous. That old school foiling. Man, I see somebody in chat says, I feel like I'm 10 years old again. Well, I feel like I'm 24 because that's how old I was or so when this came out. We're 20 years now, right? 20 years into the card game? If it's 20 years into the card game, I was 22. Playing it with my friend Danielle. Oh, man, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I gave away all my first printing and first set cards to my friend Mike Stevens. Mike, if you ever see this, hello. But he shared those with his son, who has a Chance. Chance, if you're seeing this, hi, man. But they ended up using those cards quite a bit. I would never have otherwise used them. But, I miss having them now, but I'm really glad that I got this opportunity to do this, and I'm really glad they're part of Chance's collection. He deserves them. Kakuna. There's a full heal. Remove all special conditions from your active Pokemon. It's called full heal. Does not fully heal it. That's annoying. Machoke. Vulpix. Electabuzz. Drowsy. Ponyta. Nidoran. Oh, nice. Well, here's a reverse holo as our rare, and it's the Pokédex. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. Interesting. And a rare is a Beedrill. Old school art Beedrill. Wow. Evolves from Kakuna. Poison Sting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Its attack does 40 damage times the number of Beedrill you have in play to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Huh. Well, he's not great. 120 hit points though. These cards have definitely been up. These cards have definitely been updated since their original printing. Sorry about that. If you're watching this on YouTube, there was an edit there. My dog just went nuts. Here we go. Machoke. Potion is their trainer card. Maintenance is their trainer card. Growlithe. Fat Pikachu. Oh, that energy looks different. Is this an old school energy card too? I don't know. It looks different. I love it, man. Charmander. Rattata. Oh, there's a foil Rattata as well. And a rare Dugong. Dugong. What a weird name. What a weird name. What a weird name for a Pokémon. What a weird Dugong. 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 Oh. Never liked that name. It's just a grown-up seal. Here we go. Poliwhirl. Maintenance. Haunter. Magikarp. Seal. Poliwag. Tangela. Voltorb. Oh, nice. Here's one. Here's a goodie. This is a supporter card. The original Professor's Oak, not a supporter card, by the way. The card is insanely broken. Professor's Oak hint, supporter card. Draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. Your turn ends. Or at least that's how I remember it. I don't think the original Professor Oak was a supporter card. I don't think they had supporter cards back then. Draw cards so you have 7 cards in your hand, then your turn ends. He's pretty good, except for the turn ends part. But there's plenty of times you easily be able to use that. And then there's oh, nice. Nice, there it is. A holo Poliwrath. Very nice. Very, very nice. God, that is an insane foiling. God, that is gorgeous. These foils are great. These foils are absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Potion. Maintenance. Poliwhirl. Staryu. Doduo. Weedle. Machop. Pikachu. Oh, gorgeous. Nice reverse holo. Ninetales is our reverse holo. He has Lure. Or she, I should say, probably. Well, I guess it could be either. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or active Pokemon. This new active Pokemon can't retreat. And then Fire Blast. Discard a Fire Energy. 120 damage. Wow. Nice damage on that. A rare Electrode. 80 hit points on him. Ability, Buzz Zap Thunder. Once during your turn, you may knock out this Pokemon and attach it to one of your electric Pokemon as a special energy card. This card provides 2 electric energy only while this card is attached to an energy Pokemon. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may knock out this Pokemon. Will they get a trap card from that? They'll get a trap card from that? Or they'll get a prize card for that? Wow. Wow. I gotta tell you, man, I ignored this set. I did not look at any of the spoilers. I've not watched anybody else open this stuff. And I did it because I wanted it to be fresh and new to me. And it is. It is fresh and new. And it's amazing exploring this set together with you. Poliwhirl. Here's Brock's Grit. Shovel 6 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. That seems alright. And that is a supporter card. Professor Oak's Hint. Non-foil there. Tangela, Machop, Weedle, Onix. There's our first Onix. Staryu. Oh, reverse holo Drowsy. Gorgeous. And a rare Raticate. Okay, well, they can't all be winners. Sometimes they're just rats. Sometimes they're just rats. Oh, man. Whoa! I didn't know this was going to be in here. Now, this is obviously not just a reprint of the basic set. There's a lot of little surprises like this, and obviously some cards from Jungle and some of the other later sets, as far as I can tell. Flying Pikachu, did not expect this. 40 hit points on him. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 3 energy. Fly. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Does 30 damage. Weird. Weird. Coughing. There's Misty's Determination. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, look at the top 8 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So you're pitching 2 cards to get 1. But that seems really, really good. It seems really, really good. Trainer's Mail is considerably better, though. Staryu. Energy. That energy just looks normal to me. Weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Magikarp. Onyx. Sandshrew. There's a reverse holo Onyx and a... Oh, nice! Our first big hit. Hey, Ma, grab the sleeves, Ma! My mother-in-law is actually here, so she might go grab the sleeves. There it is, Dragonite EX. Wow. Wow, I think this guy's worth about 5 or 10. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may put 2 basic Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. Wow. And then he has Hyper Beam, 4 energy, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. Good gracious. Goodness gracious, that's quite the Pokemon. Wow, I really wish I had some sleeves handy. I probably needed sleeves here for this. I did not think. Oh, we'll sleeve it right at the end, I promise. There's Brock's Grid again, Professor Oak's Hint. There's a Metapod, Electabuzz, Drowsy, Ponyta, Nidoran, Machamp. Oh, nice. There's a foil Brock's Grid. Shuffle 6 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. That's a very good card. And Arcanine is our rare. He's alright. If you guys are hearing voices in the background, that's my family. My mother-in-law is here to visit, and my wife is super excited to see her. They literally just walked in as I started filming this video. And that means the house sound quality isn't perfect, but hey man, family. Family is what's important. Blastoise, Spirit Link, Misty's Determination, Poliwhirl, Caterpie, Ghastly, Diglett, Charmander, Voltorb. There's a reverse holo Ponyta. Come on, give me that good rare, give me that good. And Electrode again. Electrode is probably one of the most interesting Pokemons I've ever seen. Easily. One of my favorites I've seen so far. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. Here we go. Blastoise, Spirit Link, Switch, Machoke, Rattata, Diglett, Ghastly, Caterpie. There is... Oh, what? Is that a foil energy? No, it's just a regular electric energy. Oh, wow! There is Colorless Chansey. This guy was nuts in base set. Or maybe it was the first... I think it was base set. He was crazy. 120 hit points back then, 120 still now. 120 hit points is not as crazy. Flip a coin if heads prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. I think that's the same ability. Yeah, this Pokemon does 80 damage to itself, but it does 80 double-edged. Crazy. Nice foil, reverse holo rare, and our... Oh, my. Oh, my God. Oh, there it is. Brock's Grit. Golden Borders. That a secret rare? 187 of 184. There it is. Well, get the fucking sleeves, kids. I'm sorry for my language. Oh, wow. 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 Beautiful. Someone's saying that's going for about 15 bucks. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, I should have brought sleeves in here. Oh, wow. Mother-in-law! Get the sleeves. There's Revive. Slowbro, Spirit Link, Super Potion. Seal, Poliwag, Tangela, Voltorb. There is Fairy Energy. Fairy Energy was not in the original set. I don't know when they finally added Fairy Energy, but that's kind of weird to see. Feels out of place. Poliwrath, that's a foil rare. And a reverse holo rare, and a regular Doug Trio. This Doug Trio art, to date, is still probably one of my favorites. It's just computer generated. It's a very low polygon count. Oh, look at the abilities in this. Slash and Earthquake. Slash for 40. And Earthquake, this attack does 20 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. 130 damage, though. Jeez, that'll knock out most of the non-EXs. I love that Doug Trio. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Jeez. Here we go. Here we go. Super Potion. Charmeleon. Venusaur, Spirit Link. Machamp. Fat Pikachu. Magnemite. Ponyta. Sandshrew. Reverse Holo Seal and a rare. Whoa! Whoa! It's a regular rare, but it's Mewtwo. 130 hit points. That's insane. He has Psychic. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. And during your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon. If one of your Pokemon used Barrier during your last turn, this attack can't be used. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon. Well, that's almost impossible to get through. Insane. Insane. Beautiful card. That old Mewtwo looks amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Full heal. Venusaur, Spirit Link, Potion. Growlithe, Rattata, Electabuzz, Magikarp, Drowsy. There's a reverse holo, and I'd say Venusaur, Spirit Link. Well, I will say if I'm going to play with a Venusaur, Spirit Link, I'm going to play with this holo old school border. And our rare. Oh, wow. Oh, that is insane. That is insane. Wow. Look at that. Gorgeous. God, these old school foilings are so gorgeous. The layered foiling is just incredible. Incredible. Love that. Oh, wow. Well, 2 copies of Chansey. Guess I'm building that Chansey deck. What are the chances of that? Chansey was such a good card back in the day. I don't know how he'll stand up now, but I guess we'll find out. Here we go. Charmeleon. Venusaur, Spirit Link. Energy Retrieval. Diglett. Poliwag. Sandshrew. Voltorb. Magnemite. Our reverse holo is Vulpix, and our rare, that's another Dugong. Super Deep Dive. Takedown. Super Deep Dive is pretty good. Heal 40 damage for this Pokemon. Switch Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's alright. 90 damage on Takedown, though. Deals 20 to itself. It's so funny. When I first started playing this game, back when it was only the base set, and I took a huge break, but I played a little bit during just base set, and we were only able to afford a little bit of it. We thought evolutions were just bad. We did not want to ever play with evolutions because you never knew if you're going to have the base one and then the evolution. And if you were going to play with an evolution, you'd want to play with the guy who only evolved once. You wouldn't want to play with the guy that evolved twice or 3 times. And some of the cards that you evolved towards just weren't that powerful. Oh my gosh, look at that double colorless. Wow, that is incredible. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is perfect. Wow. I want every one of my double colorless energy to be this one. If I could pull a holo version of that, I would be so happy. Machop, Growlithe, Pikachu, Psychic Energy, Charmander. There's a full heal reverse holo. And a rare, Eradicate. But the cards like Chansey that had just these huge bodies that did not need to be evolved into, they would be the core of your deck. And then we, of course, everybody ran, I don't think we had any restrictions to it. Everyone ran 4 Professor Oaks. Everyone ran 4 Bills. So you could draw through your entire deck trying to get your best cards, you know. And, geez, it was such a weird game. Metapod, Professor Oaks, Hint. Oh, another one. Yay. Diglett, Ghastly, Caterpie, Energy, Magikarp. Wow, reverse holo rare. That's Nidoking, 150 hit points, 40 damage from Rumble. This defending Pokemon can't retreat. Tail Swing, 100 damage. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Gorgeous, beautiful card. Oh my goodness. And there's Hitmonchan. Oh, 90 hit points. Jab for 30. That's incredible. That was back in the day, that would have been insane. And Special Punch. Just gorgeous. You know, a lot of the times when I'm opening Pokemon cards, people tell me you don't really know the value of what you're getting because you're mostly looking for EXs, but you don't know how to evaluate the other cards. It's true. With this set, every holo is special. And that's what I wish was true for the other Pokemon cards. I don't feel like the current holos are that gorgeous. They're not that special. But these just really feel it. It's incredible. That foiling process is one of my favorite foiling processes of any card ever. Nidorino, there's another double color synergy. I hope we get the play set. Charizard, Spirit Link, Onix, Staryu, Doduo, Weedle. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Electric energy. Too bad I can't be double colors, but I guess can't get everything. And there's Starmie. Ooh, look at this ability on Starmie. Space Beacon. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Wow, that's very good. And also has Star Freeze. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Very good card. We're about halfway through the box. This makes the halfway point. And what a box it's been already. Only one EX, but we got the secret rare. One of the secret rares. I think there's 3 in this set. But that's a secret. Charizard Spirit Link. Kakuna. Full Heal. Magnemite. Ponyta. Sandshrew. Vulpix. Nidoran. Oh, wow. I did not even know there were breaks in this set. But there is a Ninetales Break. Explosive Fireball. 10 plus damage. Discard all fire energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each energy. What? So it only takes 2 energy, so that's 120, 130 damage if you just have the 2 energy on it. But if you have more, and there's ways to cheat energy onto this thing pretty quick. I mean, there's always... Oh, wow. There's always cards like Blacksmith, stuff like that. Gorgeous. Wonderful. What's our rare that goes along with that? Well, our rare is a Farfetch'd. Leak Slap. This Pokemon can't use Leak Slap during your next turn. And also Pot Smash for 3. Well, he is a basic, and that's why I like him. He's only got 70 hit points, so that's kind of outclassed today. But, geez, that would have been insane back in the day. That's insane. Okay, here we go. God, this feels so great. Poliwhirl, Full Heal, Porygon, Vulpix, Electabuzz. That's a good Electabuzz. Drowsy, Ponyta, Nidoran. Switch is our reverse holo. Oh, wow. Now, I'm so used to seeing this Machamp in foiled. Because I think there's like some sort of promo Machamp in foil. I don't really remember. I think it came in a starter deck or something like that. A foil version of him. So, ability counterattack. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, it's damaged by an opponent's attack. Put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Wow, that's very good. Also, Seismic Toss for 120 damage. Well, I don't know if the rest of the evolution chain is good, but that is very, very nice. That card doesn't feel that special with me because every Machamp I've ever seen was foil for some reason. Holy moly, though. This is great. Oh, this feels like 1996 all over again. Is that when it came out? Nidorino. Slowbro Spirit League. There's a Slowbro. There's a Slowbro EX. Oh. Pokédex. Pikachu. Energy. Please, can we please get Slowbro EX? Can we get Mega Slowbro? Please. I would be so happy. Doduo. Nope, Dugtrio. Doduo. Oh, I can't believe there's a Snorlax EX. I'm pretty excited about that. See, here's the thing. I try to avoid Pokemon spoilers because I am not interested in seeing the spoilers. I want to learn it as I discover the set. Magic the Gathering, I read the spoilers, okay? I memorize the spoilers. That's just how I treat Magic. But this game, holy moly. Haunter, Energy Retrieval, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Nidoran, Growlithe, Rattata. There's a de-evolution spray. Always had trouble figuring out what that art is. I guess now, as an adult, I see it just clearly, but 20 years ago, I was like, what is that? Oh, but that makes sense. A rare Dugong. Well, we got the Dugong playset, kids. We got the Dugong playset, kids. That's what we were all hoping for. Everybody's like, man, I hope we get the full set of Dugongs. There's a Pokédex. Kakuna. Potion. Machamp. Pikachu. Doduo. Caterpie. Drowsy. There's a reverse holo Ghastly. Oh, that looks very good. I love that old school art on that one, man. Incredible. In front of the, uh-oh. Oh. What? Mega Pidgeot. His Mock Cyclone. You may have your opponent switch one of his or her active Pokemon with one of her benched Pokemon. 130 damage. Wow. Oh, he's got Gust of Wind built right in. Gorgeous. gorgeous. This is just a normal rarity for the set. I think it is, yeah. 65 of 100 and whatever. Wow. Wow. Hey, Ma! Get the sleeves! We're getting Pidgeot Megas in here! Haunter, Energy Retrieval, Kakuna, Charmander, Seal, Magnemite, Ghastly, Poliwag. Oh, Reverse Holo, Fire Energy in our rare. Oh, well, we almost have the Raticate. We almost have the Raticate playset. We almost have the Raticate playset. Jeez. You know, if I could eradicate any card out of this set, it would be that one. Here we go. Kakuna. Kakuna Rattata. Pidgeot Spirit Link. Blastoise Spirit Link. Kakuna Rattata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. There's a Porygon. Porygon and a rare. Starmie. 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 Ugh. People in chat are saying Raticate's not actually a bad card. Well, when we open our fourth one, and apparently we will, we'll go ahead and read it. We get that instead of a Slowbro EX. The Evolution Spray. Reno. Slowbro Spirit Link. Voltorb. Weedle. Rattata. Tangela. Staryu. Oh, wow, nice. There is Nidoking Break. Toxic Drill. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned to put 2 damage counters instead of 1 on that between turns. Wow, that's a lot of poison. That guy knows how to get the poison going. And Arcanine is our rare. Wow, nice Arcanine. Burning Road. Once during your turn before you attack it, this Pokemon was on the bench. It became your active Pokemon this turn. You may move any number of fire energy attached to your Pokemon to this Pokemon. Whoa. He just sucks up all the fire energy. Scorching Breath, 150 damage. Woo! Wow, that's a very good Arcanine. Very, very good Arcanine. Jeez. I can't wait to open these cards online as well. That's why I don't give away the codes. I mostly play online. I collect physical cards, but I mostly go them online. There's Misty's Determination. There's Porygon. There's De-Evolution Spray. Diglett. Charmander. Seal. Magnemite. Ghastly. There's Reverse Holo Poliwag. And there's our 3rd or 4th Electrode. A lot of Electrodes. Geez, a lot of Electrodes today. Those of you who, by the way, did not realize... Oh, somebody says I missed a card? What card did I miss? What card did I miss? I don't see... Oh, yes, they are correct. I did miss a rare. I missed Denarino. Did I? Is this guy rare? Is that... No, that's not. Jeez, what card did I... Is that... That's a rare, isn't it? Yes. Okay, I did miss the rare. Thank you. This is why I do it on chat. This is why I do it on stream. So you guys can tell me when I'm being an idiot. That's why... you guys can tell me when I did it. Here we go. Now somebody's saying after Arcanine. No, there wasn't one after Arcanine. No. No, here we go. Energy Retrieval. Blastoise Spirit Link. Pidgeot Spirit Link. Electabuzz. Magikarp. Drowsy. Caterpie. Ghastly. Oh! Oh, wow. Wow. Reverse Holo Charizard. Wow. Wow. Reverse Holo Charizard. And wow. Oh! Oh! Oh my! Well, we got Mega Slowbro! Oh man, where are the sleeves? Where are the sleeves? Oh my god, where are the sleeves? LOL roll spin. Is it literally LOL? This Pokemon is now confused. During your next turn, this Pokemon's low roll spin tech does 100 more damage. What? What does this Slowbro do? What does this Slowbro do? Well, that's one of the best packs I've ever opened in my life. I know it's driving people crazy the way I got my cards sorted here. I promise you guys, I sort them a lot better in real life. I know it's a mess. I know your OCD is probably going crazy, and I'm so sorry. Surfing Pikachu! Misty's Determination. Porygon. Diglett. Caterpie. Energy. Magikarp. Seal. Tangela. Reverse Holo and a rare. Regular old Beedrill. Regular old Beedrill. Here, I'll clean up a little bit. Even though we're almost done. For those of you going crazy. I don't even want to put these commons and uncommons with my other commons. I'm gonna keep, instead of like risking these getting lost, I'm gonna keep these in their own little section of my collection. Here comes Team Rocket. Wow. Each player turns all of his or her prize cards face up. Those prize cards remain face up for the rest of the game. Here comes Team Rocket. That's a supporter. I think there's an item that does something similar, isn't there? Magmar. Surfing Pikachu again. Oh no, that's the first time we've seen Surfing Pikachu. We've seen Flying and Surfing. How many Pikachus are in this set? How many Pikachus? How many Pikachus? Jeez. Jeez. Somebody says in chat that's a secret rare. It's not a secret rare. I don't know what people are talking about. Machop, Growlithe, Pikachu, Energy, Charmander. There's Nidorino in foil. Reverse Holo Nidorino. No, that is not. What? That's just uncommon, isn't it? Jeez. Oh, well. People are trying to confuse me. I'm getting trolled in chat. Far-fetched. Far-fetched. The nostalgia is real. The nostalgia is real. Here we go. Brock's Grit. Slowbro Spirit Link. Magmar. Fighting Energy. Magikarp. Onix. Sandshrew. Vulpix. Pidgeot Spirit Link Reverse Holo. Crazy. Oh! Oh my god, this box! Have you ever seen a box like this? Oh my god! Never in my life did I are these crazy common this time now? Is this crazy common now? To get secret Misty's Determination, discard a card from your hand. Oh my god. How is that even possible? How did we get two full art trainer secret rares out of the same box? What are the chances? What are the chances? What are the chances? Get the fucking sleeves. I ought to stop the stream right now just to go get sleeves. I should stop the stream right now just to go get sleeves. Good God. There's a revive. Here comes Team Rocket. Magmar. Poliwag. Voltorb. Weedle. Rattata. Tangela. Yeah, Reverse Holo Fat Pikachu, baby. Reverse Holo Fat Pikachu. I'd rather have that than a Doug Trio any day of the week. I'd rather have that than a Doug Trio any day of the week, kids. Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Switch. Coughing. Revive. Diglett. Charmander. Voltorb. Fire Energy. Vulpix. Oh, foiled Water Energy. And another Mewtwo. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that Mewtwo. But nice pull either way. Nice pull either way, man. Nice pull either way. Crazy. Just crazy. Just crazy. Here we go. Revive. Nidorino. De-Evolution Spray. Poliwag. Tangela. Voltorb. Fairy Energy. Onix. Oh, wow! That is another Reverse Holo rare. This box is insane. Zapdos, 110 hit points. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. 90 for 4. And then 4 also can give you Thunderbolt, discard all energy. 170 damage. Completely insane. And behind him, beautiful. Regular Holo Clefairy. Regular Holo Clefairy. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use this as an attack. Wow. Only 40 hit points, though. Only 40 hit points. Jeez. We're down to 3 last packs. We're down to 3 last packs. Apparently, they're spamming the hell out of chat. Hopefully, they'll stop. Hopefully, they'll stop. Jeez. Metapod, Switch, Coughing, Rattata, Diglett, Ghastly, Caterpie. Hey, wow, there's... Oh, wow. Energy Retrieval. Well, this is now my Energy Retrieval choice. I currently own 2 Secret Rare Energy Retrievals. Nope. Foiled Energy Retrieval with the old school frame. That's the one I'm doing. That's the one I'm doing. And then there's Starmie. Wow. Wow. That's the one I'm doing from here on out. That's the Energy Retrieval of my choice. I used to think Energy Retrieval was simple when you had 4 Professor Oaks and 4 Bills in your deck, because you're always going to have energy in your hand, but now I get it. All these years later, Pidgeot Spirit Link, Blastoise Spirit Link, Switch, Weedle, Machop, Fat Pikachu, Magnemite, Ponyta. There's a reverse holo Kakuna. I wonder if you can get a reverse holo Flying Pikachu or reverse holo Surfing Pikachu. Reverse holo Kakuna and our rare Farfetch. Well, I think we got the Farfetch playset. Here's the last pack. And this may be our very last chance. This might be our very last chance at getting that Slowbro EX. I love that Slowbro EX. So let's hope for the best. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we get lucky. Venusaur Spirit Link, Machoke, Super Potion, Drowsy, Ponyta, Nidoran, Machop, Growlithe. That's a nice hit right there. Reverse holo Misty's Determination. I do believe that card will see play. If we're getting a rare Charizard, this is a chance, because this set is hard to get a hold of in my area. I'm hoping to open a couple more boxes, but this has got to be the... Oh my God. Whoa, man. We don't... Mega Charizard. Oh my God. Oh my God. 220 hit points. This Pokemon does 50 damage to itself. 300 damage. 300 damage. 300. Oh my God. What in the world does that not kill? Oh my God, that is insane. Oh man, I'm building a Charizard deck just to put this on a Charizard EX and go to town. Wow. Wow, incredible. What an incredible box. Guys, I'm going to go get sleeves, and I'm going to go clean this stuff up. Guys, thanks for watching here on YouTube. I'm sorry, I know my unboxings are fairly unprofessional, but as long as you enjoyed it, who cares? So many good rares. This is the board of the... I can't believe... I'm speechless. When have I ever speechless? This is insane. I need gloves to pick this up. I'm going to go very, very carefully pick this up and sleeve this, guys. Guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much. Let me know if you want to see more evolutions, because I sure as heck want to buy more. Wow. Wow.